Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you from wherever you are. Welcome. My name is Frida Bart-Planch. I'm the face behind this page. I'm a mom of two, a project management professional, a wife. I'm originally from Ghana and I'm a proud digital business owner. About half a year ago, I joined this amazing online business franchise with the aim of earning extra to supplement my income, to have some savings for my kids' college. And so I decided to do something different apart from working over 20 years in the corporate. I wanted a lifestyle. So I decided to venture this business. This online business I'm talking about has over 170,000 members all over the world. They provide training, coaching, mentorship, tools, skills, anything that will help you move from what you're doing currently into a successful digital business owner. So, Live Chat Digital Business with Frida is a program that I normally bring some of these entrepreneurs over here to interview them about their whys, why they got into this business. In so doing, today I have a guest, one of my own business partner, coming all the way from Ireland to this show. So please let's welcome Vera to the show. Hi, sis. Please introduce
Hi,
yourself.
sis. Good evening from this part of the world. Thank you so much, for inviting me to your page. It is my pleasure, to be here and then to share my life story of how I ventured into this, very interesting digital business.
Mhm.
For those who are watching us, for the first time, and for your audiences, my name is Vera Ogbomo. I am originally from Nigeria. I'm residing in Ireland with my family. I am a mom of six beautiful children, married, of course, and I am I used to be a healthcare assistant, although I still am because my certificate can still, grant me the job if I want to. But at the moment, due to the potentials of this business, I just recently, became a full-time digital business owner and as well as a mom, and I study as well. So I'll be sharing some of my stories with you later anyway, but for now that's all, I'll be sharing with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, with my question, why did you venture into the digital business despite you being a busy mom and a healthcare attendant?
And thank you so much. So that's a very good, question. Like as you would know, like I just told you, I'm a mom of six children, so that means I have eight little bellies, to feed. Six bellies to feed, including myself and my husband, of course. And then clothes on the backs, and then we just resumed the school now. And apart from children here having a free education, there's a lot that we still have to pay for, and that goes into thousands and thousands of euros. So one of the reasons I actually ventured into digital business was to look for something to supplement what I had coming in, and what myself my husband had coming in. It wasn't still enough because I remember when we got the jobs that we got, it was just myself and himself. But then we still remained at the same job for that long, and we had more people to feed, more people to care for, more people to provide for. So that actually, drove me to look for a means, to supplement what we had coming in. So when we did look at other options of having the brick and mortar business, but it wasn't working for us because we're busy enough already with six children. We're busy enough with our jobs. We're busy enough with our lives. It didn't work for us, and we tried opening one from in Nigeria. It didn't work either because that required our presence, physical presence. So so it was then I I thought to myself that we needed something that would provide, what we were looking for, which is the financial, stability, without having to, something that will provide the financial stability without having to exhaust our energy or, lose out on the time with the children, or the already limited time. So that's the reason that we got into this business. I'm saying we now. Initially, it was myself alone because my husband wouldn't just have it at all. But thank God, when he started seeing this, the result from the business, he recently joined it. So I have a business, partner for life, now.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. That is all about this business. This business doesn't stop you from doing whatever you're doing. You can still do the job you're doing, your regular job, and do this on the side. And I know for the husbands, the spouses, they are all skeptical when you start this business. Everybody gets skeptical. But at the end of the day, when they see results, that is when they want to be part of it. This is a great business, and I know that yes, you are doing well. So, my other question is, what are the benefits of owning a digital business?
Oh, a lot, a lot. First, of course, you will know what digital business, entails. That means you're going to be transacting your goods and your services, digitally. One, you don't have to physically handle stuff, so there is no a chance, for me to even think of my health, or I remember when I was working as a healthcare assistant, I have to put in a lot of energy, physical energy, and as well as, mental energy, to do my job. But right now, it only has to be one, which is the physical. The mental. Of course, I have to, to do stuff with my digital business. So you have that benefit of having your time, for yourself, because being a digital business owner, you're working for yourself. So what that means is that you can only, do stuff that actually works or aligns with your routine. That's one thing. Another thing is the flexibility. Of course, you can be anywhere. You can decide to move your business to whatever time that suits you, or you can decide to, do otherwise, depending on what the business, demands. So and there is this thing that I just can't, mention less of. In other words, I just can't, I don't just know how I can't just over exaggerate it enough, because this business actually provides the same financial, stability we're looking for working for someone. But at the same time, I do not have to put in that same hours. I do not have to, put in that same energy. I do not have to put in that same effort that I'm putting into, building the dreams of other people. And the fact that this business is mine, is ours, that means we can also, still, pass it to our, generations to come. So it's a legacy business. In case for those who don't know yet, it's a legacy business. The fact that I am doing this business today is an automatic established business for even my children's children, to come. So there is a lot. It's just that because of time, so I'll just try to, just to give you a few of, what the benefits are.
Yes, this business has a don't I'm there's about it have to be.
I think we are having some technical problem there from Sister Frida's end. Yeah. Yeah. So while we're waiting for Sister Frida to come back, so I will just keep talking about of course, more benefits of owning the digital business. So apart from all these that I've already mentioned, we also have the ability to be able to reach other people, from different parts of the world, because it's a global business. So unlike when you have your own brick and mortar business, you're kind of limited to the clientele that you can have. You're kind of limited, and that also means that you'll be limited to the kind of um, to the resources. The what do you call it? The outcome that you would also have. But if you are doing the digital business, you can reach more people. Like Yeah, welcome back, sis.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what is going on with this internet thing.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. So yeah, I got what you said. This business I said is so flexible. It is flexible. You don't need to chase anybody, no friends or family, bagging any friends and family to, patronize in your business. All you need is your training. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to be tech savvy to start this business. This business is something that you'll be given a step-by-step training, video-based, and it's on demand because they know that a lot of people are working, but they are still doing this business on the side. So it doesn't stop you from doing anything. I used to do other businesses, like my sister is saying, you venture other businesses, but there is no time. There is no time. Sometimes they need your presence. But with this business, I still do my regular work and I'm doing this business on the side and I'm getting results. I'm getting results out of this business. From the beginning, before you start, you get skeptical. I was skeptical. She was skeptical. Everybody was skeptical. But sometimes we need to go in with faith. If you believe something will work for you, you don't have to hesitate. This business is so legitimate that even before you start it, you have your W-9 to fill if you're in United States.
Yeah.
You will get your 1099 to file your taxes. Says what form do you take in Ireland to file taxes?
Here in Ireland, we have to go through the IRS. Is the of course is the tax. We call it the revenue commission, where you have to put everything. That like your documents and everything. You have to register everything, so that at the end of the year you file for tax. So it's a legitimate business. Especially for those who will be, who will want to know more about what this business entails. But I suppose we'll be discussing that towards
Yes.
the end of this session.
Yes, thank you so much, sis. My next question is, what are the processes involved in joining this business?
Okay, thanks for that, sis. The processes are this. One, you have to register your name and your email address with Sister Frida. As you can see, she has a website on the screen. So go there and register your name and your email address. With that name and email address, make sure that it is a real one, because the journey of your digital business starts. And remember, it is legal. You don't want to get to a point where when you put in your documents, or when you put in submit things, it doesn't correspond with the same name that you use to register your to first register. So you make sure you have a correct email and the correct name. And the reason why you also have to have the correct email is because she has a very, very vital information to share with you through that email. And if you do not provide your right email, you're not going to receive the information. So you need to have that there. Then afterwards, you are going to be directed to watch 90 minutes or a little bit more information session. And we may be having 1 million questions on your mind at the moment that you want to ask us, but we do not have that time to discuss to explain those to answer those questions. But those questions will be answered in that video that you'll be sent. So and then when you're done watching it, you can then reach back to Sister Frida, who will then explain to you what you need to do next. It's just very simple. 3 simple steps. Put in your name and your email address, watch the webinar, and then get back to your mentor.
Yes, that is how simple it looks. So as my sister said, you put in your credentials, you watch the webinar, and if you want to join, you do your due diligence to that. And you can resonate with me or Sister Vera. Any of us is fine. You also become your own digital business owner at the end of the day. Thank you, sis. My other question is, what motivates you to do this business? I know you have a lot on your plate. What motivates you?
First and foremost, it's anytime I look at my children, I want to give them the best in life. And I always have this thing, to remind me that even though they're multiple, it is not easy. But anytime I look at them and I say they deserve the best. it's not fair for me to take something that belongs to one child and then share it for among 6 children.
Yeah.
So I would really, that would kind of push me to do a little bit more. Something that I've done that is working for me by one, I'd want to do it by 6 so that they would all have, a whole, to share among them. So that's one of the things that actually motivates me. And the another thing is I really want to spend extra time with them. I remember when I was working full time, although I do have my days off, but sometimes due to the pressure of trying to meet up with their financial demands and needs here, and of course the financial demands from back home, it pushes me to also go ahead to do other jobs just to supplement what we had coming. And then what happens then is I end up being very, very exhausted. These children were not really having, even though we're living under the same roof, they were not really having their mother. I always had this, guilt whenever, although people would tell me, oh, that's okay, you are providing for the children. But the truth is, it is not true. They deserve, to have their mom. I brought them into the world,
Right.
so I shouldn't be giving my responsibility to somebody else, to do for me, which I
Yes.
suppose they won't do as much I would, do because they are mine anyway. So that motivates me. And then coming to the part that the reason why I find I'm already in the business, I mean the business is established, but then what motivates me to come here and do whatever I'm doing is the fact that it's the result that I'm actually generating from the business. So anytime I look back and I look at my pay and my the pay the things that I got from the from my business, of course, I don't whenever I look at that, I go back and I smile. I'm like, listen, I have to do another, if I did one of it and if I look at what it produced for me, I would want to do times two and then times three. So that keeps motivating. And of course, we have this, big, I cannot just say this enough, a big, huge community, that supports one another, whenever we need them. So we support one another and it doesn't matter where we're from, it doesn't matter, the race, it doesn't matter, what we are or what we have going on for us. We all support one another and as well as, helping one another to grow. So that's, motivates me as well.
Wow, that's so great. Yeah, with this business, I'm telling you, results are seen. You actually see results when you start this business.
Absolutely.
It takes time. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to work for it, but results eventually happens for you if you are ready to do it. And this business, as she said, it's something that it motivates me a lot because as you said from the beginning, I also said I wanted to do some savings for my kids college. I want to put something down. Over here we are in a different world. We have our own place that we have to go back home to. We have families, we have our friends, we have people back home that we need to take care of. We cannot stay here and do multiple shifts of jobs and always just tired. You can't even do anything for anybody. So getting results from this business is helping me help others. And it's on a good cause. It's helping me also help somebody back home, my parents, my family people, to also help my church, to do a whole lot of things. I'm
Yeah.
not being like, I don't have it. It's all about bills. I have to have a lifestyle. In this way, I'm
Yeah,
having a
absolutely. Yeah.
lifestyle that I'm able to even take care of other people. And I'm happy about that. So when you get into this business, it's not all about you want to, have your flexibility, but you have the flexibility, all right, but you're able to also do something for somebody. That is the best
Absolutely.
aspect of
Yeah.
it. It's not just you, for your children, for your family, for your people back home, because we didn't come abroad to come and do multiple shifts of jobs
Yeah.
and then go back empty. We have plans, we have dreams and aspirations. That is why we are here. Thank you, my sis. My other question is this business for everyone? Can you say this business is for everyone?
Oh, no, that depends, sis. And that depends in this sense that it's for everyone. In other words, anybody can actually do this business because we have the tools and the resources that anybody can actually utilize to be established in this business. But on the other hand, it is for anyone who is actually looking for a change in their situation. For example, I cannot just go over and feel that, okay, I feel that this individual needs this business. I cannot go over and begin to pursue that person when the person has not actually reached out, or when the person has not actually seen the need to have a life outside a job, for example. Or I cannot go and to pursue someone who doesn't actually have the same mindset as myself. So that's why I would say it is for anyone who's actually looking for all these things, who knows that certain things need to change in their lives or in their situation, to be able to achieve their dreams. But on the general terms, everyone can actually do this if you're coachable, if you are looking for that, you've been able to identify that you need to change something, and you have to do it, take an action, to change it. Yeah, so yeah, that's it.
Right. Thank you, sis. Thank you for watching. I can see a lot of people on there. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are grateful. And my other question is, someone may be watching us, someone may be inspired, but at the same time skeptical. I mean, what do you have for such a person?
Thank you very much, sis. That's the advice that I have for anyone is, if you're watching us right now, I don't know what your situation is, you know better. You know yourself, your instinct to tell you where and when you need that change to be made in your life. And my advice for you is, do not waste any time. To be very honest, you may have heard this thing that I want to say, but I'm saying it genuinely from my heart, that I should have started this business earlier. If I had started this business earlier, there are some experiences I had, say 3 years ago, that would have been, availed if I had started this business before then. But because, of course, I wanted to do my due diligence, but I took too much time to take action, and that was why I went through what I went through. So you don't have to wait, to get to the rock bottom until you take action about your situation. If you feel in your heart you're sitting out there, you're watching us right now, or you're going to be watching us later on, go ahead and take action. Go ahead and just click that button. It costs you nothing. To be very honest, 100% nothing. There's 0% nothing to click on the button, just to check out the video, for yourself. And thank God that tomorrow we're going to be having the information session, a fresh one. We do that every Tuesdays and Thursdays, a PST. So you can always, go there and, have a look for yourself and see many lives that has been changed, by this business. And who knows, you might even see your next door neighbor there, who you think is actually having something, a secret, for their success, not knowing that they are actually, involved in digital business.
Right. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. I hope people watching are inspired about this. Thank you so much for coming in today. And I want to let everyone know, if you are in a situation that you feel you need change, please make change work. If there is nothing changes, nothing will change. You have to move from your comfort zones. We can't stay in our comfort zones for success to happen. It never works that way. So please, if you are here and you are in a situation that you feel there should be change, this is the place. You can always reach out. As she said, you don't lose nothing. You put in your information, watch our free webinar, and if you want to do your due diligence, that is up to you. Thank you so much, sis. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope to see you later. Bye.
Bye.